Hi, people. How are you tonight? Welcome to my channel. This is Mickey Sunshine Creates, of course, and I'm Mickey. Um, if you're watching this on replay, thank you. I do appreciate it always. Don't forget, if you're new, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out or in or wherever. And welcome to November. I might not. How you doing, Michelle? It's November. There's a lot of crap going on. There's a lot. I mean, a lot, a lot, a lot. And if you haven't already read my description, I can't believe how many things November has. I mean, it's like it's almost sad. I'm trying to find it. What I wrote is, me and my memory. Hey, Rebecca. Good evening. How are you tonight? What am I doing? Oh, gosh. Where am I going? I can't find anything I'm doing. Ugh. All right. Whoa, I turned it off. Hey, if you're wondering why I'm fumbling tonight, ah, ah, Wednesday night I had a migraine. Thank God that got over. It was fine yesterday. Today I'm fair, so I took medication, and yeah, it's just starting to hit me. So, hee hee, hee hee. All right, what's going on here? There we go. Uh, let's see. What do we got? We got. I could have sworn I turned the volume off. Okay, where am I? I don't know where I am. Michelle is good. Oh, cleaning. I hate cleaning day. I do. All right, where is? I'm looking for it. Where's the? I don't understand. I hate the Google app. I mean the YouTube app. I could never find what I want. Let's go with Safari. Except on my phone, it's so tiny. Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's what I wrote. What did I write? Where is it? Oh my. Ah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, I promise. And Rebecca is cooking. Hi. Okay, why is I'm not having any luck today at all. Where is there we go. There we go. Now let's make it over. Let's see. Today, well, I wrote this is in the description. I wrote this too. But today would have been my mother's 94th birthday. She was born in 1930 on November 1st. So she would have been 94 today. Obviously, she never made it. Oh, happy birthday, Mom, wherever you are. She's probably having a lot of fun. There are lots of interesting things going on this month. All right, besides Thanksgiving. I mean, we all know November is Thanksgiving, and we like that. Love the turkey and the stuffing, and never mind. It is Native American Heritage Month. It's Alzheimer's Awareness Month. It's National Epilepsy Awareness Month. It's also National COPD Awareness Month. Okay, and it's Diabetes Awareness Month. That's a lot for 1 month to carry. It's also, oh, I love this one, National Men's Health Awareness Month. I'm not kidding. It really is. And Rebecca, you should appreciate this one. It's Lung Cancer Awareness Month. So if anybody's a smoker, stop. It's not good for you. Anyway, we have to think about all these people who are suffering from these various diseases and illnesses. It's not a good thing. But let's send out good thoughts out into the universe that everybody who is sick gets well and nobody gets sick anymore. Yeah, looks like that'll happen. Anyway, I finished my craft treat. Yay! I did put the finished one up in the group, the Facebook group, Rebecca, but I didn't see it shown. But that's all right. I didn't win a prize anyway. And I finished. I'm working on. Oh, I love this one. This is a recent acquirement. Acquirement, is that the right word? Acquisition. It's a recent acquisition. I don't know if you can see it. It's fluffy cats. I guess you would call all these cats with these with their eyes. I love those eyes. It's almost cross-eyed. And here's another one. And another one in red. Yeah. It's a small painting, but it's so cute. I couldn't resist. This is in the style of a different artist. This is an original, but it is mimicking another artist, which, hey, people do that. I couldn't find any of the artist's diamond paintings, and I know she had them, but they must have been pulled off the shelves already because I was finally ready to buy one. I'm looking, I couldn't find one. Though I noticed she had a lot of them had been stolen or on AliExpress somewhere, and I wouldn't buy those. Nope, would not buy those. Anyway, yeah, I'm putting washi tape because the glue poured nicely, but it sticking out about quarter of an inch. Yeah, a whole quarter of an inch. That's a big space. So I put washi tape, and I put gold, but I don't think I'm going to have enough for this design to go around the whole thing because there's not much on it to begin with. So I pulled out 3 other golds. I'll just put a different one on each side. I thought that was good. And the funniest, I emptied one of my washi tapes the other day. And I took the circle, the cardboard circle, and I threw it on the ground for jinx. Just threw it on the ground. She's been playing with it every day since, and it's been over a week. Then they'll see her going, and that's what it is. It's the little cardboard round from the washi tape. It'll be out in the living room. It'll be in my bedroom. It'll be lost. Where is it? I don't know. I said she'll find it again. She found it again. I don't know what it is, but it seems to be the perfect thing to play with. She just bats this thing around. No washi tape on it anymore, but I guess she's not playing with any of the toys I bought her, of course. So the paper bag that I bought, which I didn't know, I don't know if you can still get them. I think you can, but this one was catnip infused. It's torn to shreds. Between her running inside, Oliver chasing her, stomping on the bag, her scooting out, and then her chewing on it, and then the two of them just went to town on or in the bag. Very amusing, at least for me. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Gary. What's up? Ooh. Yeah, the drugs are really starting to hit now. I just took them just before we started, so. Well, not just, about a half hour. That's about how long they take to kick in. So excuse me if I behave like I always do. Nah, never mind. Oh, did I tell you guys that I have this program, this app? It's called, should I don't know if I ever told you that, but what it does is you plug it in and turn it on and leave it near your bed, on or near your bed, and it tells you what time you fell asleep. It measures when you've gone into a deep sleep and then come out of it and what levels you're at, how long you stay, and that all depends upon your breathing. Because when your breath determines, or when you're in a certain stage of sleep, your breathing changes. It also records when you cough, when you snore, if you're having trouble breathing, you know, some people have that. What else? Noises in the air in your room and talking. Yes, I talk in my sleep. Actually, get this, Rebecca. I actually giggle a lot in my sleep. I sound like a munchkin. I don't know why. I, I'm not playing it for you. No, I, yeah, no. It's, it's embarrassing enough. But that's the first thing I look at every morning when I wake up. What time did I fall asleep? How long did it take me to fall asleep? Because it measures the time how long it took you to fall asleep from when you turn the app on and actually go into your regular breathing for sleep. Sometimes it takes me 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes me 30 minutes. But that's not what I look at first. The first thing I look at is, what did I say in my sleep last night? I tell you, I am talking, but I have no idea what I'm saying. I don't understand. It's a really strange voice. Um, every once in a while, a word or a couple of words will be clear, but I seem to giggle an awful lot. I mean, I swear, I giggle in my sleep. So, Rebecca, now you know why I laugh all the time. I can't help it. It's not my fault. As soon as I start talking, or when I'm live, because I'm talking, I laugh, I giggle, I find humor in almost every. I mean, life is a sitcom. I wouldn't say it's a reality show. No, nothing that dramatic happens to me, but it is a sitcom. Dan's very funny. So are the cats, and they make me laugh a lot. and I'm grateful for that. I was just, I was just playing with the both of them with the laser pen while I was resting in bed before the live, and I had Jinx going round and round and round and round and round and round. I'm surprised she didn't get dizzy. And she didn't. I stopped and she was fine. Oliver, on the other hand, he gets dizzy when I make him go round. And anyway, Jinx, she's discovering her tail. You've seen that, Rebecca, right? When they discover their tail. I don't know if I'm so beautiful, Yvonne. But I wake up every morning or afternoon, depending upon how I feel, how much sleep I got. The other day, I literally slept until 3 p.m., even though I went to sleep at my usual time of 2 a.m. And I usually wake up at 10, the latest. I slept until 3 p.m. I kept waking up. I'd wake up, look at the clock, turn around, and just, now I want to sleep some more. And I sleep some more. I can't believe I slept so much. Of course, for some reason, that app that I have, Shut Eye, it stopped noting that I was asleep at around 10 a.m., the time I usually wake up. So I have no idea how long I was asleep. No, I know, but I don't know. And I forgot to turn it on last night, so I have no idea what happened last night. I have adventures. I know I do. I'm talking to people or aliens, or I sound like an alien in my sleep. It's weird. Maybe, Rebecca, you can coax me to let you hear it. Oh, I look good in falling leaves. It's November, and that's the one. Autumn was always my favorite time of the year because it wasn't as hot as summer, and it hadn't gotten that cold yet for winter, especially when I was up in New York. Plus, the changing of the leaves, of the trees and the colors, because I would often in fall go up to my cousin's and she was in the country upstate, and the most beautiful drive is along the Hudson Parkway. It's going up into deeper into New York State north, and just looking at rows and rows and just forests everywhere you can see, and all the most beautiful colors that you see in my background. Oh my! Oh, I miss that. That's the one thing I miss. Well, that's one of the things. I also miss pizza and bagels, and Billy pickles, and delicatessens. Period. I don't know why. There's so many Jewish people moved down here to Florida. You'd think somewhere there'd be a decent delicatessen. No. I mean, all those Jewish people up in New York, they have thousands of delicatessens. There's one on every corner. Everybody comes down here to retire. No delicatessens. No delis. 2 J's, but it's a chain. It's not the real thing. And I understand why, because the difference between New York pizza and bagels and a lot of their food is because of the water. The water from in New York is sweeter, tastier. It actually has a taste to it. It's more refreshing. It's cleaner feeling. There's not as many minerals in it as there are with or fluoride or whatever it is that they put into the water down here. And how do I know this? Because I used to go to this bagel bakery. That's all they did was bagels, all and bialys. Don't forget the bialys. And I go in every morning before work, and I pick up a dozen bagels, and I have cream cheese with vegetables and it was hand mixed cream cheese. They didn't use Philadelphia. Um, and I asked them, why are your bagels so different than the store or the other bagel shop? There was another bagel shop nearby. And he says he imports the water from New York, and that makes all the difference. He's right. Same thing happened with pizza. Used to be a place that he imported the water from New York to make his pizzas. Amazing. Well, it's like you want something top quality, you import what you need. You import lobsters from Maine. Florida lobsters are fine, but they're not Maine lobsters. I haven't had a Maine lobster since 2019, before the year before the lockdown. That year, that week was my birthday week, and I was supposed to go out that Friday with my friend, and she always buys me a lobster on my birthday. Didn't happen, and I haven't had one since. Well, I've had chicken lobsters, but she always, chicken less than a pound. But she would always buy me, a 2-pounder, 2.5 pounds. So that's my favorite because she knows I love leftovers, even leftover lobster. I have a ritual when I eat lobster. 2 chases, okay. They're not. They're not New York. I'll say their bakery is good. They make a great rugelach. But even their herring and cream sauce. It's not. I think herring and cream sauce made with herring, um, cream cheese or something, and onions, and it's all mixed. And I think the one from Mother's that you buy in the store is better than 2 Chase. So that's no. But I like strange things like that. That's what I grew up with. I grew up eating herring and whitefish and sable and all these wonderful things you put on your bagels along with the cream cheese. And the salty lox. Not Nova. Salty, they called it, up north they call it belly lox. And that's the lox that would be cured with salt. So it had that, not a lot, but it had that little salty flavor. Very similar to the gravlax that my ex-husband used to make, or I made for him. It's Swedish, cured salmon with sugar, salt, pepper, and dill. Oh, man, that's good. I haven't made that in a long time either. But I miss the salty lox. I keep begging. It's not the same pouring salt on it. It's not the same. And I shouldn't be, so. Any more H's? Rebecca, I did tell you this. I was working on my miniature yesterday. No, I didn't tell you this. I decided I don't want a diamond paint, so I came out here and I started working on the miniature. I got to step 6. I was working on step 6, and I'm looking at the picture, and I'm looking at what I did. I look at the picture, I'm looking at something's off. So I go back to step 5 and take a look. Yeah, I put that right. Then why is it's not clear. So I put it away. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish it but I am expecting a Temu delivery soon. And yes, I bought a couple more miniature Legos. Actually, I bought this one, the same one, because I thought I had lost a couple of pieces, and I said, "Oh, if they're cheap, let me just get another one." Then Elizabeth, my cleaning girl, found the pieces on Tuesday. Apparently, I'd lost more than one. So she found the pieces, and oh my, here they go. Yeah, I got them all now. That's why I was working on it yesterday. But I did buy a couple of others, or one or two. I don't know. I don't remember. But I think I'm going to be having a giveaway when it gets here, because what am I going to do with 2 of these miniatures the same? And they're both cool. I mean, I think they're pretty. It's Shushu Gardens in China. It's that's supposed allegedly a big place. They have a front yard, a middle, and a back. I'm working on the front. If you want the middle and the back, it's gonna cost you $31. It's not $3.99. It's Yeah, that was just for the front. Uh, what's my next color? T. And I've been painting. Well, trying to paint. Actually, I'm doing more drawing than painting. I'm I'm finding I'm getting a kick out of sketching. But I'm trying to do this Halloween, even though it's past Halloween now. I was trying to do this Halloween pumpkin with one of those scaredy cats cut out of it. I cannot. I got the Halloween, the shape. I got the shape of the cat. Everything is perfect. I have to go paint it. So I started to paint it. I have no idea how to paint it. I mean, if I had acrylics or oils or watercolor and my brushes, I could probably do it. But the brushes that are in Procreate, there's so many. And I try to find the ones that I want to use, and then I forget where they are. So I know I want this. So every time I pull up another brush to use on the painting, I have to test it first. Is this the one I want? No, that's not the one. This one. So I'm frustrated. I undid everything, and I'm back to just having my line work of which came out pretty good, I must say. I guess I could just drag and drop and just drop colors in, but no, I want to get the curves of the pumpkin. And I'm looking at all these different paintings and pictures of pumpkins all over the internet. I can't figure out what colors to use. I can't figure out what brushes to use. I need help. So I'm going to have to check and see if there's a tutorial, a Procreate tutorial somewhere that can show me how to paint a pumpkin. I've got all the tools. I just don't know how to use them. So I'm trying now. I'm doing a lot of, like I said, I'm doing a lot of sketching. I'm doing a lot of abstract. And that's just because I'm playing with the brushes. Some of them are so cool. I mean, really cool. Very abstract. Or I have a set of what are they called? I have the world's worst memory. I bet I can find it on my files because I keep um, every brush set on the cloud, even those that I don't include in Procreate. I don't upload. This brush set. What is it called? Oh wait, I think he has a separate art and design. Here we go. Fractal. That's the word. Fractal. Um, these these brushes make the strangest designs, and they are luminous. So you work with them on black rather than on white paper background, and they pop. And I have so much fun. And with Procreate, you can actually have it mimic the side or do a quarter. It's so cool, So you draw over here, it draws over there. You can make a butterfly with two perfect wings. it's just, and so I was playing around with that today, and I love those fractal brushes. They glow. It's like having glow in the dark, but it's more. It's very luminous, very bright. And I have a couple of others that are fractal, but they're not the same fractal as these are. These are just wild. They are wild looking. They really are. And they're so much fun to work with. Wait, I don't need this one anymore. I'm working on T. T 3835. What would you call that? A pale purple? A medium pale purple? Ashy purple? I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe this? It's a little it's a little more mauvey than this. I wouldn't call it dark mauve either. It's definitely a purple. Well, mauve is a purple, so anybody got any ideas? Of course, it doesn't show the same on camera. Don't you hate that? Nobody's talking today, and there's only 4 of you. Everybody's forgotten about me, but that's okay. I'm here. I'm having fun. I'm talking to myself and enjoying this. You're keeping me company, and I like that. Like I like it when Rebecca calls and we each start working on something, and we're shh, we're just. Except I can't shut up. Ask her. I've always been a talker all my life. My brother used to complain, "Don't you ever stop talking?" I did learn how to stop talking, and listen more. But when there's silence, I think of things, and if somebody's there, I'm going to tell them about it. I must drive Rebecca crazy. And if you were to call me and we sat here and just did what our thing, we were just chatting back and forth, I'd be doing the same thing with you. Maybe it's because I spend so much time alone. Though when Dan's here, we do talk, but he doesn't talk a lot. And I don't like to bother him a lot. So he usually comes in and says something funny or does something or asks me about something. And we start talking. Sometimes we're serious. Like, I saw some really good thread videos, or it was a TikTok. I think it was threads. Um, it was, I don't know if you saw it, Rebecca, all of those um, superstars, all of these stars, all of these celebrities, and they were all reciting the same paragraphs, but in pieces, and they would go back and forth. And it was all about how big a change and how bad our country could become after the second. I think I sent that to you, Rebecca. It was it was so stirring. And if you'd like to see it or hear it, I'll be happy to send it to you. But you got to be on Threads, I think. I finally got on Threads. I don't know why or how. I just kind of slided over there. It's the same thing with TikTok. I don't go on it often, or WhatsApp. But if I have a need for it, I'll go on. Um, a couple of the companies that I bought things from overseas. It's easier to communicate with them in WhatsApp than email. And what are you laughing about? Jerry's? Rebecca, you laughing at Jerry? She's listening intently. Mm. And I'm thirsty, and my lips. You ever get that where your lips dry out on the outside and it? Okay, yeah, not comfortable. If I'm drinking coffee and it dries out, my lips dry out while I'm sitting here, which it does because I've got the fan on, so it's gonna dry out. Um, when I wipe my lips, it's actually dirty. All the coffee comes off and it gets stuck on the dead skin. I'm telling you, first world problems. Though I don't know about you, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm waiting for Wednesday. Waiting for Tuesday. I've already put in my votes. So is Dan. I sent mine in my mail. He went and did early voting. And I don't know about you, but I'm registered as a Democrat. I didn't realize that I would get inundated, and I mean inundated, with 1,000 emails from various uh, Democratic, whatever they call them, yeah, asking for money. I mean, Kamala, I never get that right, and local, representatives and everything. I don't mind one or two, but I'm getting like 3 or 4 a day and more, and they keep coming. They keep coming, and if sending me a million zillion emails is not going to get me to donate any more than I've already donated. So stop. They need to keep track of who donates. and stop sending those people mail. So I finally started unsubscribing. It's the only thing I can think of. But I'm getting all those emails. I'm really sorry. I registered as a Democrat. I'm not sure. I think I changed it to independent when I renewed this year. I don't remember if I did or I didn't. Because that's basically what I am. But then again, because even as a Democrat, I will vote for a Republican if he has the same views that I do. Because not all Democrats have the same views that I do. So I'm not going to vote for every Democrat just because they're a Democrat. Though I do that for the House and the Senate, that, yeah. But all the others, no, our state. I don't want to talk about politics. Let's forget this, right? It makes Dan's blood pressure rise. Mine too. Good Halloween? Oh, let's see, what did I do? Oh, I ate Kit Kats and Reese's. I had a great Halloween. We don't get trick-or-treaters here. We don't. There's no excuse to buy candy. Not that I really need one. But we can't use it as an excuse because I don't know why. Because to me, over 55 communities are like the perfect place to go trick or treating. These people love to see little, young kids and everything, but you go to an apartment building or to a complex and you go door to door for trick or treating, you're going to have quite a haul if you're in the right complex. I don't know about here because we never get trick or treaters, so I couldn't say if my neighbors are ready or not. I never hear a knock on the door. I never get to say trick or treat anymore. I can't open the door in witch makeup anymore. I swear I used to do that. I'd get all made up like a witch for Halloween. Green face and eyebrows and a black wig and a cloak and everything. And I'd go, my little petties. Some of the kids would get scared. But most of them loved it. The parents loved it. It was fun. Damn, I'm getting old. I'm not doing that shit anymore. Okay, Rebecca says, I did finally decide to donate each month to Sandy Hook Promises. They advocate for gun control and mental health for adolescents. Yeah, that's a good one. Mine is Women in Distress, and I think this weekend there's a Women in Distress there I go again. Donations party or something. I forget what they call them. What's wrong with me? I mean, I know the words, I just can't retrieve it. And it'll come to me in a few minutes. But because Women in Distress has always been my pet project. Always. Because I've had too many friends go through that. And it's like, because I remember getting hit once. Because I'm the type of person, hit me once, shame on you. Hit me twice, shame on me. And if you hit me once, I'm going to smack you back. And I did. And literally, with my foot, kicked him out the door. Glad I was wearing boots that day. Uh, Yvonne says 70% off is always a good reason to buy candy. That's after Halloween. We do have some now, but he didn't get the ones that I like. I mean, I love Kit Kat, don't get me wrong. I'm not that nuts about peanut butter Reese's. They're okay. But I want the little Mars bars and the little almond joys and, all those kind. I want those little mini ones. One they Hershey's, I think, or something. And always, if you can, please get me dark chocolate. I get Christmas. I get a chocolate orange. Have you seen those? It's been a tradition since I'm as far back as I can remember, even New York. Someone would always buy me a chocolate orange. And when they started making it with dark chocolate, and then they come out with, what is it, chocolate raspberry? But it's in the shape of an orange, so no, it doesn't quite fit. But Milky Ways. Oh, is that the one that has the really cushy chocolate center? Yeah, I think that's Milky Ways. Oh, I love those. And Mars bars, of course. And Twix. And oh God, I'm a candy addict. Oh yeah, I still am. Actually, I'm not so much into candy as I am into sweets. But I'm trying to be good, so when I eat sweets, I eat like chocolate puff rice cakes. They're good. They have an apple cinnamon. Um, they have a plain. They have there's white cheddar. That's hard to get a hold of, and it's not as good. And there's one other that I get. I have an apple cinnamon left and half of a plain because I like the plain too. And they're not very fattening. There's not a lot of calories in them. It's just puffed rice, but they're good. And I don't feel as guilty. Of course, I also eat ice cream. And lately, it's been sugar-free Jello, uh, sugar-free strawberry applesauce. Ooh. I Dan brought me an applesauce last night. I haven't had one in a while, and I completely forgot because I've been eating Jello and little ice cream cups a lot, so I don't worry about them tilting over. I spilled the damn thing all over me. I had to. I couldn't sleep in my chair. I had to throw them out. I put this one. Oh, have you seen this? I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. It says, I think. Oh, what does it say? It says I have anger issues. Oh, back off. I can't read the damn thing. I have anger issues. Something. A mouth that can't stop. I don't know. It's funny. Another Tilu special. Use my belly button. Nah. It happens to be because it's a long one. It's a big one. So it's not just up here. It goes all the way down. Let's see if I can find it and share it because it is a good one. all I have to do is go to Temu, go to my orders, go look at, ooh, my trash can's coming soon, I hope. Where is it? Nope, not that one. Ah, ah, it's, it says back off. I have anger issues, a serious dislike for stupid people, and a mouth I can't control. I got this one in purple. I like purple. And whenever I get those from Temu, I get them oversized, but sometimes I get them too oversized. I bought one, and it was a size I thought would be a little bigger than me. It's tight. So the next one, I ordered a larger size. It's huge. It's I can't wait, but I don't mind when they're huge. I use them as sleep shirts and to hang out in the house because where am I going? Though I will wear them out, put on my jeans and wear them out if I'm going out, if they're still clean, of course. I spilled applesauce. No. No. But, ooh, I missed a V. I missed the V. Ooh. Just one? Just the one. Anyway, this is not a bad kit. I forgot where I got it from. I have no idea where I got it from. I really don't. I don't know. Is it Amazon or Temu? No, it wasn't Temu. Might have been AliExpress, but I don't think so. I did do my image search, make sure this wasn't one of her stolen ones. Oh, there is another V. I thought I saw two. Why does this happen? Why do we miss? We know, and now where is it? Now we search everywhere. We say, oh, I put all of them down. And you look, and you look, and you look, and you look, and you look. And you're looking, and you're looking, and you're looking. And you go, okay, I don't see anymore. And you're looking very carefully. I don't see anymore. Okay, let's go on to the next color. So you go on to the next color. And oops, there's one I missed. That's why I like the Harbor Freight, because pick them up, pluck them out, and put it down before I go insane. It doesn't bother me to do it right away. It's like when I cook, when I used to cook, I clean up as I go along because I can't stand to see things on the table. And if I use a utensil, a knife, a carving knife or a hard knife or a fork or a spatula or something like that, I rinse it off as soon as I'm finished with it and put it in the drainer. I won't put them in the dishwasher because you might need it again in an hour and the dishwasher's running and oh crap, So I do it right away. Yeah, you clean as you cook. That's how I was taught. And I understand that's how every professional chef was taught. You clean as you go. It's so easy. But when you have to do everything, and this happens when you're cooking, having a dinner party, you don't have time to clean as you go. You do as much as you can, but inevitably, you're going to finish dinner. You're going to go into the kitchen, bring all the empty dishes into the kitchen, leave them there because you're still with your guests. And and at the end of the night, you go look at the kitchen and go, I should have been an actress. Yeah, that's how you go, right? That's what happens. You take a deep breath and you go, okay, let's get to it. But by that time, you're worn out. But you still, you got to do it because I can't stand a dirty kitchen. I don't mind leaving dishes in the sink once in a while. These days I put dishes in the sink because I don't know if the dishwasher has been run or not. Dan usually runs it and doesn't tell me. So we have this little thing that you turn. It says dirty on one side and clean on the other. And he's supposed to turn it to dirty or clean. Because I'll open it and I'll go, are these dirty or clean? Of course, I got an idea that if the detergent door is closed, they're dirty. It's ready for the next wash because Dan always puts a new one in when he empties the dishwasher, and I do the same thing. We have that dirty clean sign also, but it gets forgotten. Yes, it does. That's why we use the detergent tray. If you empty the dishwasher and put everything away, take the detergent. We use the little thingies, the hard one, and put it in. Close the door. That way, when you open the dishwasher, you can see right away if the door is open. Oh, those are clean. They haven't been taken out yet. If it's closed, these dishes are dirty. Dan came up with that. He's not. Sometimes he's pretty clever. All right, but yeah, the dirty clean thing. I forget. I understand there's actually now they have dishwashers that after it runs a cycle, it'll automatically show clean. And if you open the door when it shows it's clean and finished, it switches back to dirty. So you shouldn't close it again until you put dirty dishes in. Otherwise, it's going to read dirty. But it does it automatically. I think that's cool. Not sure I would, it wouldn't make any difference because I'm always putting dirty dishes in with a clean. No, actually, I'm not. I asked Dan, are these dishes dirty or clean? But now, of course, he gave me that clever little tip about using the detergent door. Clever, huh? I think so. I still like to use the dirty clean sign. Mine is white. Looks like an is it octagon or something. I don't know. But the problem is the front of our dishwasher is non-magnetic, so it's not steel. So we have to put it. So we have a shelf on the counter that has a strip of metal with hooks for hanging, your measuring spoons and little things, little items. So we stick it there. At least it's metal. It helps a little bit. So anyway, that's been my week. Mostly pain. Oh, that migraine, man. So I had to take the oxy twice. I took it in the morning, and then about 5 hours later, I had to take it again because the migraine came back. But when I woke up the next day, it was gone. I hate when I wake up with a migraine. That's irritating. Just like I hate when I wake up with a flare up. Well, actually, I wake myself up with flare up. I also hear me whimper at night while I'm sleeping. I'm whimper. I must turn. I turn over a lot, so I probably turned over and it hurt, and I'm whimpering. Wow. Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that happens. All right. I lost somebody. Might have been, but I'm gonna say, it, let's say goodnight and thank you for coming and bearing with me in my babble mouth. And don't forget to be good, be kind, be well, be well. Look at that. I forgot my own little ending. Be wonderful and be safe. Uh, until the next. Oh gosh, what's my ending?